Welcome everyone to 10.10 Unification Celebration. 10 is the number of completion. It's really about stepping through that portal of what is complete in my life? What am I actually letting go of? What am I surrendering and moving away from? And so many of us are desiring and wanting to move away from the 3D matrix that we're in and move into a higher frequency, higher vibration of our 5D reality experience together. And so I invite you to enter this 1010 portal and pass through it together and into setting the intentions for our 1111 unified virtual experience. Today, we will be introducing you to some of our content contributors, some of our awakened speakers. We are offering powerful presentations, as well as inspiring interviews and really potent panels as well from Global Coherence Pulse, as well as Portals of Ascension. We have some incredible partners that we are connecting with. Heart Math Institute is going to be hosting our Global Heart Coherence moment, our experience together in the middle of the day between 11:11 and 11:11 Pacific time. We will be creating a Global Heart Coherence experience with Howard Martin from the Heart Math Institute. And so today is all about stepping through that portal of completion and into the portal of being unified. We changed our name this year from 1111 Unify, the attempt to unify, into 1111 Unified, and actually claiming the fact that we're already unified, that we're unified through this field of energy, through the divine matrix. And so I wanted to just drop us in together as a group, doing a heart lock-in technique. I recently went through the Ad Heart Facilitator training program with Heart Math Institute. I look forward to learning more with them. And one of the things that I was learned and guided to teach is the heart lock technique. So with the permission of Roland McCarty from Heart Math, thank you, Roland. I have been given permission to share this on a global level, and I look forward to being trained even more with Heart Math. So let's all just take a moment and drop in together. You can place your hand on your heart or not. You can close your eyes or not, whatever is most comfortable for you. But essentially, we're going to drop into our breathing in our chest, expanding our chest as we inhale, contracting as we exhale, expanding and contracting. Riding the roller coaster of life, we expand and contract. We're extroverted and have introverted inspection. And just deepening that breathing, whatever's most comfortable for you. Letting go of whatever was happening today. Surrendering and releasing the to-do list after today. And truly dropping into the present here and now. With each inhale, you want to envisioning breathing in light energy. And exhaling anything that doesn't serve us any longer, just letting it go. And at your own pace, begin to visualize the heart-based emotions. Embody them in your heart. Love. Experiencing love in this moment, present here and now. And the energy of kindness. the energy of compassion, Christ consciousness. The energy of cooperation and collaboration. And within that unified field and that divine matrix, we're going to send that toroidal energy out from our heart, radiating around our body, reaching 3 feet away from our physical body, expanding into our subtle body, and then reaching out even further. It's instantaneous through the unified matrix into the world, sending our prayers out to our family, our community, and our human family at large. Embracing Mother Gaia and all of the Gaians on planet Earth as we birth our future together. We begin to merge our coherent field of energy together, co-creating coherence from a balanced place of homeostasis, inner stability, love, and gratitude. Thank you, everyone, for being here. With one last breath, come back into your body in this present here and now. Begin to open your eyes if you had your eyes closed. Thank you for your presence. All right, 10.10. We are a month out from 11.11 Unified, our virtual experience. This will be our 12th annual 11.11. My partner Andrew and I started many years ago in our home and expanded to a bigger home and then a retreat center and then a bigger retreat center. And so we've been expanding. And then last year was our first year as a virtual event. And so this year is our second year. And we are so grateful to be collaborating and cooperating with so many beautiful soul heart sisters and brothers. You'll be meeting some of them today. One of the things I wanted to do first and foremost was to share with you something that I channeled today. And during the reading of this channel, I would like to share screen with you on an image that our dear friend Mark Henson has created. I've been hanging and playing with Mark for so many years, and this image called New Pioneers really shows what happens or what could happen if we remain in this 3D illusion matrix and the devastation of Armageddon. And the people who are leading the way showers, the light bringers, the path changers into our 5th dimensional experience, moving into creating our new earth experience, our new earth. And so I'll allow you to just view that image while I channel, or while I share with you what I channeled this morning. 10.10 Unification Celebration is today. Coming back to our roots. Today, we fold back in time to our original as we step through the 10.10 portal and into our future. From completion to our future. We are complete with the 3D experience of this earth, and we are ready to move on and step into our 5D unified, coherent experience of Mothership Earth. Anything is possible and everything can happen. Everything is possible and anything can happen. What would you like to create? What kind of world would you like to live in? Let us envision our ever unfolding multidimensional universe and the intention for all beings to live in peace and harmony. For each and every one of them to have the ability to hold the highest frequency possible and merge with the timeline that serves the highest and best for all. A time and place where we can live in harmony with the land and with our mother in abundance, providing all that we could ever need and more. Let us focus on the gratitude we will all feel when we move through the eye of the needle and into our new birth experience. We are moving through the birth canal now, and birth can be painful. It can be sticky and even bloody. It can be emotional. It can be taxing. It can be exhausting. It can be a series of wild roller coasters rides of hormonal highs and lows. You can choose to react to the pain and the pressure and drop into a reactive mode of fight, flight, or freeze. Or you can choose to fully surrender, to go for the ride, to keep the intention and your eye on the prize, that beautiful baby that you will hold in your arms to care for and to tend to and to do absolutely anything for. We are all birthing our future together. Our reunion with our star family, our vision to hold, our future to care for, our Mother Earth to tend to, our peaceful home we would do absolutely anything for. We are here to go through this birthing experience together, family. Let us claim our unification from the understanding that we are all one, that we are all connected, we are all unified, energetically, biochemically, electromagnetically, physically, psychologically, and even physiologically. We can relate to one another from a whole new place. I am you, you are me, we are we, and we are all together. The saying, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, holds a deeper meaning today, a deeper understanding. How would you like to be treated? With care, with kindness, with consideration, with compassion, and from love. It begins within. When we truly cultivate these heart-based emotions and share them with ourselves and others, we can experience them all in our outer lives. Our inner lives, our thoughts, beliefs, feelings, guides our outer experience. The microcosm fractals out into the macrocosms. It radiates and ripples through the unified field, through the divine matrix. It is instantaneous. All healing is possible. All visions are possible. We live in a field of infinite possibilities. What possibilities do you want to focus on creating? So let's step through this 10.10 portal of completion together and into our 11.11 unified portal. Thank you, family, for allowing me to share what came through this morning when I woke up from a dream on this 10.10 portal day. All right, sisters and brothers, let's start bringing in some of our dream team. I would love to include some of my most amazing assistants before we start introducing some of our content contributors, and then just bring their voice into this moment, into this time and space. So, Andrea, my love, would you like to step into the spotlight and say hello and share with everyone who you are and what you do?
Thank you. I'll try to keep it short because I do want all of our contributors to talk about themselves. But I am Andrea, and I'm the executive assistant to Anistara. It is my second year working on this virtual 11/11 event, and I work with Hey Summit, and I basically help upload all of your information into Hey Summit, help build out the website, help keeping track of our contributors and where they are in the onboarding process, and also email communication with, of course, the contributors and the attendees as well.
Yeah.
And yes, and a lot of spreadsheets is what I look at to keep track.
She's our spreadsheet goddess. And I am so grateful for you, Andrea. I love you so much, sister. You take on way more than I could ever imagine. And you're fast and efficient. And you're one of my stars. And I just so appreciate you.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah. And Andrea's actually going to have a flight up to our house and be with us on 11/11. Like physically, I get to actually hug this woman. We've been working together for a year and I haven't hugged you.
I know. I think you'll be shocked by how small I am.
Oh, girl, me too. I'm 5'2". Awesome. Oh, I love you, babe. Yay.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Oh, Miss Brielle, let's find you here. I just adore this woman so much, and she has been holding so many pieces. And I just wanted to connect with her. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Help me out here, Andrea.
She's there. She's there now.
All right. Are you spotlighting both of us? There we are. Okay, great. Hi, Brielle. Can you introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for being here. This gathering was one of my many brainchilds, and you could say that's what I am, is I'm somebody that's a creative, and I'm always coming up with creative ways to assist the many different people that I work for. My background is in entertainment and events management. I have a minor in sales and marketing, and my entire career has been putting on amazing sacred site gatherings, like the kinds of events that I'll be doing with Anistara into the future in person. And so I'm really excited for the overall vision of what 11/11 Unified is now and what it will become and what it's been prior to me even coming on board. And so I just want to say thank you so much to Anistara for birthing this vision and for holding the space for the 11/11 Unified community. It's been a really wild journey over the last year, stepping into the power of this role, but I'm so blessed and grateful to be here now. And you could say I'm a Jill of all trades. And so I do a little bit of everything. And my passion is events, specifically since over the last 2 years, virtual events. But before, I worked on some of the most magnificent festivals and gatherings, I think, out there. And so I'm so excited to be bringing my skills and talents to this project and to continue this vision and this mission, which 11/11 to me, I mean, I was born 9/20/92, and that's 11/11, and I'm 29 years old. So I'm actually
You're 11
number. I'm 11 right now. And so, so I just feel like I'm really resonating with this community. And I'm really grateful that I was brought in to this project last year, about 3 weeks before the event happened last year. And I'm really excited to be continuing the journey with 11/11. Thanks so much for having me. My talk at the virtual summit will be on coherent content creation. So it'll be a little bit of embodiment and dance. It will be a little bit of writing, and it will be a little bit of visioning and creating your dream reality. So thanks so much for having me, and I look forward to seeing you on 11/11.
Yes, thank you. Brielle is such a rock star. I really appreciate you. Literally, she's my partner at this point, or we are partners, I should say. You know, this is a round table. We're all holding pieces of the puzzle. And Brielle's piece grew like 10 times this year. And I'm just so grateful. And I must say that, like, I literally just visited Colorado and was able to say hello to this woman. We've been working together almost a year. And I actually got to celebrate her birthday, and we went to some hot springs for the full moon. And I'm just so grateful we had that private time alone.
It was a really potent adventure. And I want to show, since you brought that up, Anistara bought me this amazing meditation cushion with a beautiful butterfly. And that's my personal brand is as the butterfly. I resonate with butterfly medicine. One of my favorite books, just to give you a little bit of one of my favorite books is called Sacred Medicine of the Bee, Butterfly, Earthworm, and Spider. And I study animal medicine, and I do oracle card readings and all kinds of different fun, interesting things when I'm not doing marketing and events. So yeah, I look forward to getting to know the community more and continuing the journey. So much to share, so much to learn, and so much fun to have over the next forever. I honestly think I'm going to be, I feel like now that I'm like with it, I'm like, I'm an 11-11er forever. Like it's a frequency, it's a vibration. If you resonate with it, once you're like there, you're like, oh, I'm never leaving. This is the best. and it's a portal, right? So we recently rebranded and we changed our name from 11.11 Unify to 11.11 Unified. And that was very intentional as kind of a coming of age of the concept and really calling in what we want and anchoring in that we are unified. And so it was stepping through a portal, and we changed our name. We also changed some of our branding up this year to portal gatherings, because that's what I kind of see myself as a creatrix of, is portals, both virtual and in person. And I think of these experiences as portals for personal development, for growth, and for ultimately like meditation initiatives coming together in coherence and just really creating that frequency, that unified energy that's so powerful and magical when we take the time to sit in it and just be together. There's really nothing to do. There's just only to be but a butterfly.
And so much of that is now, right? Like through our whole experience as humanity, we're all emerging from our cocoons and sharing our beautiful wings and what we have cultivated during this time alone at home, right? So it's the emergence.
Yeah. And I wanted to share too that right now we're really working with Eagle Medicine. I drew this card on the full moon earlier this week, and Eagle Medicine is the medicine of spirit and really tapping into like your primal earthly nature. And it's also working with the element of air. So that's an element that's really coming in for me right now, is what's in the air, this time of year when the veils are thin. I think people say magic's in the air, and I think that's because it is. So.
It's interesting that you bring that up, because earlier today I was like going through the portal, right? I'm like really going through it emotionally. I'm like, I just need to take a walk. And I like went for my walk, my usual beautiful walk in nature near where I live. And suddenly they were crows, they were ravens, but they were circling above me. They had landed on the field next to me. And then they started circling above me. I started calling out to them, caw, caw. And they're like literally circled above me for several minutes. And I just started chanting and singing my star language towards them. And so we were calling in the feathered friends and our winged family members. And it's so appropriate because we really are aligning with our starry family, and we all have wings. Whew. So
maybe at the end of the call, I can share one of my favorite songs. Thinking of the crow medicine, there's a song that's coming through that we can maybe share at the end of the call if people are still hanging out and want to hear some music.
Awesome. Thank you.
Which I'm really excited. Oh, I should mention while we're on music, we have Yaima headlining this year. Pepper's a dear friend of mine. And so I'm really excited to have Yaima's music. It's a 41-minute set. And so it's just a full drop in, drop out of the matrix and into some of the most sacred music I personally know of. And anyway,
it's gorgeous.
Blessed to know her and blessed to have that as medicine I can share with everyone for the event.
Thank you, Yaima, for contributing that beautiful music. And there's even an aerial hoopist. I mean, it's just like an impeccable music contribution.
It's a whole experience. It's a virtual experience in itself. So
we're calling in more. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's
Learning
actually
more.
interesting too that we received that submission, kind of just randomly, but it's so perfect. And I'm just so excited to share it with everyone.
Synchronistically, right?
Synchronistic magic.
Exactly. All right, Angel. So thank you, Brielle. Again, most amazing blessings. And I'm just so appreciative of you and all that you do. And mwah, you're a gem.
Thank you.
Love you. All right. It looks like we have another one of our team members here. If she feels like jumping in, you just raise your hand if you are. Ashley, do you want to jump in? If you don't, it's cool. Behind the scenes girl.
Sure.
Okay, fabulous.
Hi, everyone. I'm happy to be here on this beautiful evening of 10.10 and very much, feeling the momentum leading up to 11.11. And I'm a new Dream Team member, so I'm really grateful to have found this team through the whole network of connectivity, unified network. So I'm really happy to be a part of this. And yes, Maya. So thank you, Maya. And I've been supporting through graphic design and getting everything ready, and also with the new emergence of 11.11 Unified. So getting that all up and live. So it's been great to see all the faces of the presenters, and I really look forward to hearing what everyone is going to be sharing this year. So thank you for bringing me in, and looking forward to all the magic that we are going to create.
I love you. Thank you so much for all the work that you do, my dear. And honestly, this woman just jumped in head first when our graphic designer is busy on a movie set. And I just, honestly, she's just been taking the reins so beautifully. And I'm just so, so grateful for you. So thank you. Mwah. Appreciate you. Yeah. Awesome. Wow, there are so many beautiful people on this call. And I just want to acknowledge some of our partners who are stepping into co-creating with us. I just had a beautiful conversation with Neil Guar. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, with Portals of Ascension. Yesterday, he and I had a beautiful conversation, and just knowing and understanding that we are here to cooperate and collaborate together, that we all have a collective vision. And part of that collective vision is activating and being reactivated by the sacred sites on the planet, by the chakra points, by the meridian points, by the energy centers on our planet. And so many of them have been sitting dormant for so long. And now so many of our starry family is being called to these sacred sites, and to work with them, and to understand the frequency of them, and how we can even open these portals that we can enter and move through to other worlds, or to other portals, or to other sacred sites. And so I just wanted to presence that here in this moment, here and now. We have so many network partners this year. Again, we're so excited about Heart Math Institute. We also have some beautiful, beautiful sisters from the Global Coherence Pulse, and they are creating the Global Coherence Initiative. And that really is about co-creating heart coherence. And so one of our most precious moments, I know I mentioned it earlier, but one of our most precious moments about 11.11 is coming into our global heart coherence experience together. And Howard Martin from the Heart Math Institute will be hosting that segment of our 11.11 Unified virtual experience. And that will happen from 5 to 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right, so I would love to start inviting some of our amazing presenters. Let's bring on one of my most favorite human beings in the whole wide world, Miss Michaela Maracula. one of my best friends. We celebrated her birthday last weekend. And this woman has just been an inspiration in my life in so many ways. She is helping create the new words for the new language for our new birth together. And so, Miracula, can you please share more with us? Can't hear you, darling. You want to unmute yourself. There you go.
Am I unmuted now? All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Anistara. Super grateful to be here with all of you. And, just to have been, participating or participating in the 11:11 gathering for years, because you've always called me in for that and called me out to share as a wordrician, as a wordtritionist. And it feels really good. We talk about opportunity. I like to call it portal tune unity. And I really love how you shifted it from unify to unified, because unified makes it complete. It's done. We are one. We've already made it. And now sharing in this, and I really like the word coherence. And I was just listening to it in my own vibration. I was coherence, right? It's not just playing it by ear, it's playing it by hear. So how can we bring more attention to the present moment, really come to understand the subconscious mind? And so, I'll just tell you a little bit about me. I call myself an optimistic educator, relationship coach, and wordtritionist. People say, what do you do? You're like, what do you need done? I help people to create retrain their mind to create emotional resilience, to understand how thoughts work, how feelings work, really understanding the deep building blocks for human psychology, so they understand how to enjoy each moment rather than letting your thoughts get away from you. And for my offering this year, I put together a workshop called The 7 Virus Words That Create a Glitch in Everyone's Matrix. And these are words that we use every single day, and just coming to understand what they do on a subconscious level and how they trick us out of coherence, out of being present. And so I'm really excited to share these with all of you in my presentation. And I'm just really grateful to be here and to be co-creating with you all. And sharing is caring and caring is sharing. So word up, man. Let's take it there. Let's just give it like we want it and never give up, and just sharing the love, being more authentic as much as we possibly can. So just super stoked to be a part of this. And thank you for all your hard work, everyone that's put all their love into creating this. I know, Anistara, you just been pushing and just bringing this all together. So I'm honored and grateful to be a part of this delicious dream team. So thank you.
Thank you, sister. Yeah, and that's the truth. I mean, we literally are birthing our new world together. And so much of that has to deal with our consciousness and our thoughts and our language and the words that we use. And I just love how you combine the words. We were talking about creating some memes together. What are some of your favorite sayings? Can you just share a couple right now?
Well, the journey is the destination. Love's got everything to do with it. You got a heart that's made to be open. So we're here to be more love available and authentic and considerate. And so we learn to truthicipate, so we can live in a more joy-you-see world, so bringing more joy. This language is heart-based, and it comes from the heart, and a lot of our language comes from the mind. So now we're blending the world, speak a new language, so the world will be a new world, Rumi. And I think it's really important that we create this new language so that we can take life to the next level and to get some leverage on things. So that's what I'm all about, is the queen of love, just spreading more love. And through, to get to the heart of coherence, we must start with words, abracadabra.
Yes, of course.
Because, our thoughts are spells and our words are incantation. And it's important to be spellful with the words that we use. So that's why I'm excited to share that.
Love that. I just want to presence the fact that in our chat here, we have somebody who said, is this Heaven's Gate? And
it's heaven inevitable.
Yes. What is it again?
Heaven inevitable. Love is heaven inevitable. peace is inevitable, and we're very persuasive, and that's why we've come here today to share
Yes,
that
indeed.
beauty with
Mwah.
everyone.
And so it is. You are so precious to me. I love you.
I love you too.
Amazing. So I wanted to introduce to you one of my favorite new friends. She plays the gorgeous cello, and she actually co-hosted a presentation with me recently for Global Heart Dance. Her name is Ruti, known as Ruti Celli. And Ruti has just been like a soul sister from the very beginning. And honey, I just wanted you to introduce yourself and what do you do in the world?
Thank you so much. I am so in awe of this moment, of the power of the word that we're all tapping into, and the beauty of the women that are here. It's just, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm Ruti, and I am an intuitive artist coming from Israel with lots of deliciousness around studying words. Actually, Hebrew is such a powerful language to understand the base of what's behind words.
Yeah.
So I came from that culture, and I traveled the world in my early 20s, brought me to the United States to study here, and I went into the classical music world as a cellist, had this beautiful dream, wanted to to enjoy that path. And along my journey, I met my spiritual teacher who brought me inside, who brought me to a place of really paying attention to being present, to actually feel. And I started a journey of really just intuitive paying attention to my creation. And in 2006 I started a journey as I was always playing and enjoying performing in orchestras and in chamber music. I had so much music in my head, and then I got into this beautiful relationship with music production, and I felt like a kid again. I felt so elevated by the fun and the freedom and the creativity, and so much magic sparked from it. And the beauty of coming into this area and meeting Anistara, all that, it's so juicy, and it came through my work with music and understanding how much I was healed in the process of creating this content, because it was music that was springing out of me and it opened me up, opened my all of my chakras, and allowed me to share my innermost core through music. And so I've always had this super creative journey. I'm a very, very creative soul. I've always need to create, and it is in the last few years that I started to enjoy the connection between the work with consciousness and work with music, and the connection of all the dots, and working with plant medicine as well gave me so much clarity as to what I want to put out in the world, because I started sensing more and more that the magic of creating, the magic of intuition is really needed on the planet right now. And in my journey and inquiry, I find myself tapping into so much in the power of understanding what your particular journey is about, your soul's journey, and really allowing myself to feel from humility, like to feel that each and every one of us has so much magic, so much to give, so much to contribute, so much to elevate, so much to share this joy. So and I had to work a lot on myself and accepting myself in front of others that were more comfortable following. And so a really beautiful journey of self-exploration brought me into connecting all the dots. And so today I live in Sonoma County after my spirit told me, and while I was in LA, it said, please, let's go to the forest. We need to be in the open air. And just like I felt like I needed to change the environment. And I've always been a city girl. So coming here was so epic. And I met Anistara 4 months ago on her birthday. I was invited, and it was like a moment of understanding that we share, we're very aligned in our collective vision, in understanding our collective vision. And I had that from the very beginning, and it was like so healing for me. Anistara, for introducing me to all your sacred work and being part of what you do, and the way that it's flowing, and everything that we're doing is really embracing intuition and creativity in the moment, everything around improvisation, which is something I'm very, very passionate about in my work with trust, with going with the flow, with trusting all of the powers are inside of me. And so I'm just really enjoying the journey of where this is taking us. And I feel so much juiciness in the field already from this connection between us and what we want to continue create. And I'm just so grateful for you, for everything that you do. And thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you. Riti, you are truly an inspiration, and this woman is so talented. I'm so grateful that you're in my life. So, bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Amazing. I would love to bring in our beautiful sister, Debbie, so she can introduce herself a little bit further. Debbie and Sarah Poet are some of our content contributors. And we're just going to bring her in this moment. And Debbie, please share with everyone who you are. I mean, hello, 1111 Twin Flames. When we met each other last year, it was like, right? Fireworks.
Yes. Greetings, everyone who's with us live and also participating in the replay.
Yeah. My
claim to fame is the Sacred Union Alchemy. And I'm here with two other sisters in spirit. One is Amy Gillespie with the Ancestors Within Village, Sarah Poet, who specializes also in the conscious balance of power between the sacred feminine and masculine principles at the level of society and civilization, and specifically for the next generation. So our passion play is presencing the medicine woman ways, the indigenous ancient mystery schools, and repurposing them for modern times, keeping it hot, keeping it sexy, keeping it fun, keeping it innovative. And so I'm all about partnership culture. I'm never a single presenter. I'm more about the way of counsel. And so Anistara is, one of my, what I would call, goddess, tantrika, sisters. And so we're bringing back this actually way of how does one connect with planetary sacred sexuality, Gaia as a soul, Gaia as the goddess that gives us all life. And that as we go through this planetary metamorphosis, of course, the butterfly medicine has been mentioned. For me, it's the butterfly tree of life. Our presentation will be on the Sacred Union Tree of Love. And that's deep, deep, deep ancestral healing. So that's the purification of all those issues in your paternal side of your family and all those issues on the maternal side. Because when society or civilization is having a tension between the yin and yang principles, it's pretty much ancient issues. It's never, quote unquote, from the here and now. And so we're bringing in this infusion of the Divine Mother and the Divine Father as consorts, as beloveds, which is the original 1111 sacrament, the altar of this original state of wholeness. And how do we open up our bodies to be able to trust their love inside of every atom, every molecule, every cell, so that we can yield and come into that softened space of surrender. Somebody else was mentioning the S word. So sweet, sweet surrender. So a lot of that is Kundalini. A lot of that is vital life force. Those of you that practice martial arts, it's activating the chi flow and upgrading all of the circuitry. So if you come and play with us, we're going to be purifying the circuitry with your ancestry and also purifying the circuitry in your professional life calling, your dharma, your destiny template, and how this individual transfiguration, right, with that butterfly wing that's half male and half female, it's called bilateral. There is this emergence of wholeness in the body of nature herself. You could call it the presencing of the ancient promise from all the lineages of all those different faces of the God and his beloved divine consort, the goddess. You know, they go by many names, whether it's Shiva and Shakti or Babaji and Tara, or those of you that relate to the Yeshua and the Magdalena. In the mystical Judaism, it's the Abba and the Ama. These are the beloveds that is the bridal chamber. And it's not just about what we would think of your normal sacred marriage. It's like the royal wedding of everything in its homecoming. So we welcome you to come play with us in the homecoming of the generations that came before us, the generations to come, and also all of our interrelated life callings. It's like you'll feel from all the presenters that there's like a resonance amongst all of us. We have complementary gifts, and each of our individual reasons for being here, ultimate life purpose, is interconnected. So I'm also a web weaver, and we will be weaving those synchronicities with the other presentations and just feeling where there's this commonality. Aho.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Exactly. We're all here to weave together, right? It's like one of my favorite things to say, like, how are we weaving? And so when I met this beautiful woman last year, she's hosting her own 11:11 gathering, and Kirsten Ligman with the Hope 11:11 meditation was hosting her 11:11 gathering with Rennie Davis. And we're like, how can we weave together? How can we just co-create coherence together and create our future Earth vision? And so I'm so grateful that you're here and that you introduced me to the beautiful sisters Amy and Laura and Brave Healer Productions. I mean, we're talking about collaborative books, not just Ancestors Within, but the vision that I had for a collaborative book too, also called From Party to Prayer, right? And like how we've moved from a place of like all these festivals and events and into beginning within and really coming into a place of prayer and inner knowing. So grateful to have you here, Debbie. Thank you, honey. Yeah.
It's my joy.
Yeah. Such a pleasure. Awesome. Well, let's see. Is there anyone else here? I know that there's Brad and Amy, but it seems like you might be off into your own realm right now. Would one of you like to jump in? And if not, we'll move on. I have something else to share. Okay, so moving on, I just wanted to share with you basically our virtual event platform. So I'm going to pull that up for you very, very quickly. Oh, first, let me start with this beautiful video. So our friends from ascended.life.
Okay. Greetings, hello, beautiful people.
Aloha, family.
Tsunami Diamond here. We have
Jose and Harmony. Nicholas Sundragon, hello.
And we're just wanting to broadcast in and share a short message to the Unification event going on for Unify right now. We're over here at a Native Roots event in Marina del Rey, sharing different powerful wisdom on this powerful day of the Eagle and Condor.
And Quetzal.
And Quetzal. Yes.
That's so really what it's about. It's about uniting all births, all tribes. And yeah, Unification on 11/11 is happening. So join us. Let's all play together, drum together, pray together for unity, balance, joy, peace, and of course, interstellar harmony.
Yes, it is time, and we're excited to be joining forces with all of you beautiful people that are coming together to bring the pieces of the puzzle that are so necessary for our future. And things are ramping up, and it's exciting times we're in, and we're going to be getting ready to go to Egypt soon, and we're excited to be broadcasting in with a group of powerful light workers from Egypt on our journey for the 11/11 Unify event, as we weave the planet with all of these powerful locations coming together on that powerful day of 11/11 to really shift the vibration of the planet as we enter the golden age. So thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Much
let's
love.
weave. Let's weave together.
Happy 10-10.
Tsunami Diamond and Nicholas Sundragon in both
Left bottom.
you, right? I mean, these empowered women are holding it down. I know Neil said, Debbie, I'm so happy to hear that he'll be partnering with us. Yes, Portals of Ascension. He is going to be actually hosting one of our panels, one of our live stream panels the day of on 11/11. He'll be holding the 2:30 slot, 2:30 Pacific time. You'll be able to see the Portal of Ascension panel. And I'm not going to divulge who he's inviting to that one, but I'll tell you what, it's juicy. And I'm really excited to meet the people that he's bringing on for that. All right. So, okay. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is our virtual event experience portal. So I'm going to share screen again, and it's going to take me just a moment here to pull it up. Here we are, this beautiful portal experience. So the 11/11 Unified Experience virtual event, it's on 11/11/2021. We're going to be co-creating Coherence, the emergence of a unified alliance. And here you'll see that we are portal gatherings, whether it's a virtual gathering, whether it's the pyramids of Giza or Machu Picchu or Stonehenge, we are going to be visiting portals. Over the next 10 years, we'll be creating sacred pilgrimages to the sacred sites on the planet where we will be filming and sharing with our virtual event. What are you going to receive? Powerful presentations, inspirational interviews, awakened speakers. Oh my goodness, so much. And what are we really going to get out of this? We're going to get some coherence practices. We're going to get practical daily tools, peace of mind. We've got this, family. We've totally got this. And a global family to weave with, right? Those network partners that we're all talking about. So when is the event? It actually starts at 11 a.m. Sydney, Australia time. So if you're in New Zealand, Australia, it's going to start when you start. And so our first live stream actually occurs at 3:33 p.m. Pacific time on the 10th. So November 10th is when we have our opening ceremony. What's going to happen is at 11 a.m. your time, no matter what time zone you're in, you're going to be able to press play on that portal opening video. Then at 11 p.m. your time, you're going to be able to close on the 11/11 portal video. You just press play on the portal video. In between is all of our content. And so here's two things that are most important during that content. And this will be part of our free tickets here is the Hope 11/11 Global Meditation. Again, that's Kirsten Ligman and her partner, Rennie Davis. He's actually the late partner, Rennie Davis. He just passed on this year. And so we're so grateful that he's in that spirit angel realm, looking over, watching all of us and connecting us together on a global level. So we'll be hearing beautiful Rennie Davis's voice during this Hope 11/11 visual and audio experience. And then at 5 p.m. to 5:30, peaking at 5:11 p.m. is that Global Heart Coherence experience. That is our synchronized global meditation moment with everybody else on the planet, with Howard Martin from the Heart Math Institute. And so all of this is happening on our Hey Summit page. You can find out more about the tickets here. There is free access to certain content. There's also 2-day access. We've actually extended it to 3 days. So we're going to change this here. And this gives you more access. And then there's all access to the 2-month access, Ascended Pass. And you'll be able to look that up by just clicking this purple button up here saying, yes, I want to enter the portal and purchase my portal pass. I do want to acknowledge the fact that we are a non-profit, transdimensional elimination 501c3. And when we reach the point where our entire, like the virtual platform, our dream team, everybody's been paid for the energy and the loving work that they've brought into this project, then a portion of our proceeds is going to go to Dr. Emoto's Peace Project. Now, Dr. Emoto's Peace Project is about bringing 650 million children the book, Messages from Water. And so we're going to play Michiko Hayashi's message now.
Hello, everyone. I'm Michiko Hayashi, the ambassador and global director of the Emoto Peace Project in Japan. Emoto Peace Project was founded by Dr. Masaru Emoto. He was the researcher and missionary of water and also the author of the Hidden Messages in Water. After taking thousands and thousands of water crystals, he discovered that water is deeply connected with our consciousness, and collectively the energy amplifies. So he announced at the United Nations headquarters in New York in 2005 that he would be making this children's book, The Message from Water, and distribute for free of charge to all children around the world. And our goal is to give 650 million children's books to all children around the world. So they will be learning how our consciousness or emotions affect water, because we are 70% water, and there's water as vapor in the air. This Mother Earth is covered with 70% water as well. So when we learn that, for example, the word we use daily, for example, when we show the word thank you to water, the water created this beautiful crystal, and whereas showing you full to water
or negative energy.
The negative energy of the word of you full is so destructive or negative, so the water cannot form the beautiful crystal. Now here we have to know that we are water, and this is what's happening within us, around us. And the most beautiful crystal that water made is from love and gratitude. And so if the children learn about this, every children on earth will be living in harmony within and outside. So this is the message from water. And your participation for this event called 11.11 Unified Virtual Experience, part of the profit will be helping to distribute the children's book, part of this 650 million children's books. So let's co-create coherence on earth. I invite you with love and gratitude. Thank you so much.
So as you can see, family, we have a beautiful collection of cohorts who are going to be co-creating coherence with us for the 11.11 Unified Virtual Experience. We invite all of you to come and be a part of it. And you can join us by going to our website, 1111unified.com, 1111unified.com. We are so grateful that you've been present with us today, and we hope to see you on 11/11 as we activate that portal together. Blessed be, family. Thank you for being with us, and we hope to see you soon.